basically the end of the 12th century and the beginning of the 13th century Italian literature. We're going to be talking about Il Dolce Stil Nuovo. We're going to find that the first beginnings of Italian literature take place at the court of Frederick II in Sicily, in Palermo. And the Sicilian group of poets imitated, these poets imitated the troubadours of southern France. I'll get into more the Sicilian school in a moment, but I just want to go over the overview of my discussion this evening. The ever reoccurring theme is the love of the vassal for his lady, so far above him as to be indifferent to him and to his protestations, right? This sort of poetry was then, from Sicily, it went to the mainland, it went to Tuscany, and from there, then it took on a different turn, consequently called Il Dolce Stil Nuovo. The poets of the Sweet New Style, as it was called, spiritualized love, and they made it really ennobling. And I love this fact about Italian literature of this period. Italy has, whenever I've taught Italian all these years, there are just so many contributions, as I've always, gone through every facet of its culture and civilization. But this particular period really fascinates me because I think that people think of inventions, like technology or TV or radio, but when you think about this vast advancement of the evolution of the concept of love, as a spiritual love, as a gentle heart, from materialistic love of the troubadours to the Sweet New Style, and then ultimately with Dante, it's probably, to me, one of the greatest things of all time. And I think we could use it today in perhaps educating people, once again, about what love really is. And it's not, we can fantasize about idealized love as an angelic woman, and maybe that is grandiose, and maybe that is too idealistic. But the idea of compassionate love, caritas, sacrificial love, love that is enduring, is just, to me, civilization at its highest feat. It really is something tremendous to be very proud of. Love, so from there, love and nobility of heart become inseparable. We're going to read the poem of Guido Renizelli, and in there, the whole poem is these metaphors and these similes and these comparisons of the woman as, she is the shining star, the North Star, Diana. She is the sun. She is like these things because she's so precious. And so she, the angelic woman, and love are inseparable. And love takes on a more mystical quality here, and a very spiritual quality. And the lady is seen as angelic, an angelic lady who comes down from the heavens. One can think of the Bible and say that man in Genesis is made in the image and likeness of God. She represents the image and likeness of God, and she is this bridge to God, and she brings man to perfection. She helps him if she really is this beautiful creature, both outside first. He's attracted to her physically, but then inside, actually the Stilista is not attracted to her physically, but he just sees her as this beautiful being. And so her beauty and gentle heart make everyone stop and take a look, as a woman who's beautiful today does that. She walks by, you first see her, she's gorgeous. She opens up her mouth, she's no longer gorgeous. Isn't it funny? I've seen that all my life, whether it's a man or a woman, right? The more you get to know the person, the beauty, the physical beauty diminishes. But if a person really has that inner beauty, she or he gets more and more beautiful. At least that's been my experience. concept of love had an important influence. We're going to see how Dante